Hey fam, it's Toy, aka Ali Banke. I'm just gonna hold my hair like this and stay like this because I just woke up and I haven't done anything to myself, but I'm sitting out here on this porch. And I listened to a pastor, and he was talking about when Moses was freeing the Israelites from Egypt, and he was saying how, when they started complaining about, they didn't have the food that they're used to, or they was afraid that, God wasn't going to, be able to save them and keep them from getting caught and all of that stuff, and how they kept complaining and everything, and they wanted to go back and everything. And he was saying how, sadly, slaves become used to being a slave, and they fall in love with their enslavers, and so they get so used to it that it's just like a way of life. And that's how I look at it in regards to us in the States, and really probably in all, wherever we are. We have become accustomed to being a slave. We have become accustomed to this way of life. We have become accustomed to getting killed and just being able to move on. We have fallen in love with our enslavers. We're marrying them, having families with them, best friends with them, and everything, when these are the same people who have killed our people, who have enslaved our people, who are still treating us like worse than animals, who don't even see us as human beings. We have fallen in love with these people, and we have given them a pass for what they do. And so it just really made me think about what they went through and how they were acting when they became free. That's exactly how we are. We have another option. We don't have to stay here in the States. We have a home. And when you bring up that we have another option, that we can go home, we're just like, I'm an American and I'm not African. I'm not African and I'm not going there and I'm staying here and all this. It's like you pray for a solution. You pray for a way out. You pray for freedom. But you have become so used to this way of life and being treated like crap that it's just like you'd rather accept that and live that way than to really become free. And it's so sad. That is the state we are in this country. We have just decided that this, we'll rather fight for this than to fight for real freedom. And this isn't, like, we don't even understand that this is beneath us. And so, yeah, I was just listening to that, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that is where we are as a people right now. We have become so accustomed to being treated like crap that we'll rather just live like this and continue to beg them to treat us fair than to really fight for our freedom. So I just wanted to share that because it was sad when he was explaining it, and it just brought revelation that that's exactly what's going on here. Like, it's literally time for us to leave. Like, our time here is up. When they are replacing us with migrants, when they're totally just disrespecting us, and don't even care. They're literally showing us they don't care about us. They're not going to do anything to make things better and to make things fair for us. They are saying it. They are showing us, and we're still accepting this. It's like, how do they ever respect us if we just continue to put up with it? They don't have to, and they are totally replacing us. Like, we are becoming so useless to them that once they replace us, Anybody who thinks that they're gonna get some type of fairness or whatever people are voting for, it's never gonna happen. So then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do then? It's like literally we are being pushed out of this country. And I feel like my whole thing is, I feel like it's God saying it's time to go. And I feel like he is pushing us out. And he says sometimes we get into situations and we'll be in a bad, place or a situation and everything, and we still stay in it when it's time for us to go. And then it have to get really bad in order for us and we have to get pushed out in order for us to leave. And I feel like that's what it is. It has gotten to that point to where God is like, it's time to go. I've been telling y'all it's time to go, but you refuse to leave. You just keep on taking a bull that you don't have to take. I'm giving you a way out. I'm telling you what to do. But we are still holding on because we so in love with this country and these people, and have gotten ourselves acclimated to the injustice that we're receiving every day with people who hate us, and we just continue to accept it. But yeah, I believe that we're getting pushed out, but we refuse to leave, and we refuse to see it. And it's sad. It's sad and it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that people can look at us and be like, why is y'all putting up with this? Like, what is really going on with y'all? It's so sad that this is where we are and we're still begging when we have everything we need in Africa. So I just want to get on here and share that with y'all. I love y'all so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday.